Good evening, music lovers. What I want to know is, listen, hold it. Are you ready?
One-handed. One-handed. Bust guns one-handed. Savages devastated lands, ravaging inhabitants. I was healing up in Patagonia bandages. Damage left my body as I rested in solitude. Alloy steel is the barrel and the slot materials. Overview of depreciation of that modified. Accelerated cost recovery system is straight line. Rhyme work is how I fill a void. Don't consider me an angel, baby, like the wisdom builder destroyed. Life of an ex-con, finance and firearms. Life of an ex-con, finance and firearms. Manifestation of jam comes with a box of gloves. Monetary resources, or merely a lack thereof. God and earth, a husband and wife without the religion. Extra virgin and disagreeable's narcissism. That proclivity arisen through the many factors. Slide, rack the Ruger, then maneuver to back them up. Practice cutting and scratching on criminal records. Lack of half of money's not the same as depression. I consider the unexpected with every breath in. Middle finger up for entities who rejected me. Next to me was the trajectory of the bullet. Repairs for the properties not the same as improvements. Student enrollment 1 to 10 with elevation. Goodwill closing the deal we use amortization. Certain escalation I'm resolving the conflict with. Living mathematics on some semi-automatic shit. Life of an ex-con, finance and firearms. Life of an ex-con, finance and firearms. Say what?
Public enemy power, political strength. Channel Zero showed the chaos in the midnight hour, cause they murdered one of our leaders. Where's the mothership when you need it? Equality was very needed. By the window with the rifle just for future practice. Physical and mental calisthenics, brushing up my tactics. They tried to keep us illiterate, tried to master us, but we still rose from the dead like Lazarus. Love hella right. Who wanna fight? Frustration tip to the jaw, seaside for night. Now nation and end up as one of Yakub's determined ideas. Alternative really weird. Gotta watch out for COINTELPRO. Judas got a wire inside of his shell toes. Like Larry Davis behind the doors, I'm letting shells go. Cause what the fuck I look like sitting in jail for?
Life of an ex-con, finance and firearms. Life of an ex-con, I said one-handed, finance and firearms. Bust guns one-handed. Only investments. Winchester stock on my shoulder. The good one. Like a meteorite, I strike the core of my build. Similar to Eric B, the killer stood still. Pills will not give you intelligence in the ring. Cushion in the shock is the compression of the spring. Birds are singing, girl, I got the best nest in the forest. Japreme magnetic concentrated on a target. Consider it a bargain, 10 million for the plan. Cemeteries do not care that you are the richest man. Intangible assets are the writing of freelancers. Multi-year lawsuit was stressful and triggered as cancer. Change your yoga position on orange tabby kittens. Rigged election by a baby kissing politician. When I'm gripping a handgun, I was recently handed cameras and DNA, let's say I get remanded. Camping in the prison cell as molecules are pondered. Pranayama wasn't squandered when I hit the ganja.
Shootouts for 20 minutes until we finish. Shootouts for 20 minutes until we finish.
Hit you with a shot and knock out 3 people behind you. Nephew was 4 years old when I told him monsters died too. Now you babblers know I don't have time for the foolishness. My cousin Horace was stabbed in his mother's uterus. Autism speaking the truest when it's a family member. Almighty Japreme magnetic is a 5%er. Acid-based lender agenda, relentless with business. Rounds from a 38 day separated him from his senses.
Shootouts for 20 minutes until we finish. Shootouts for 20 minutes until we finish. Shootouts for 20 minutes until we finish. Shootouts for 20 minutes until we finish.
Paying out that currency for guns and cleaner water. Spun a revolver barrel for Florida, California. Burning marijuana in the Garcia Toyota Camry. Poverty's relative, not a member of the family. Banger repeated for Cedar in the Ramayana. Out in the Andes Mountains with Bull Pumps and a llama. Plus a rugged Latina mama who lives the murder way. Paid to shoot, stab, strangle, anything with a vertebrae.
Shootouts for 20 minutes until we finish. 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 Shootouts for 20 minutes until we finish.
The balance sheet will give the team a snapshot of the current financial situation of the organization. At a glance, it shows the assets and liabilities of the organization. It tells the team what flexibility the organization has to make investments, for example.
I write lyrics despite the psychological consequence. Non-residential real estate in the fucking ballpark. Things I thought about in prison yards for doing pull-ups. Black Sandra Bullock, looking wisdom, rock the snap tee. If I'm going, blasting like monkeys and match me. DC homeless people in the campus burning cannabis. Bloody Harrison handing out clothing and sandwiches. Spanish speaking wisdom, body massage on my shoulders. Mathematics and money management's what I told her. Focus while the tofu's getting scrambled. Model 3750 Parliament down to the fucking handle. Sandalwood is scented from the candle she was burning. Learn the art of pistol whipping, the cracking on Sherman. Slim, I'm not a journeyman, I punish you lovely. The profession of a criminal is seeing you bloody.
An officer or officers came into contact with an individual on the street here on 14th Street. One detail I do have is that police believe it was a handgun that was involved with this suspect. A handgun.
Steady taxation, publication, not 46. Source consolation when I bust my gun glorious. Mortgages I orchestrated for debt security. When I notched 120, I chose the name Almighty. Damage in your psyche cause you didn't pay the set bill. Killers broke the neck, the only way to keep his head still. Running on a treadmill, battling entropy. Suddenly the jam saw the dawn of human history. Due to my felony, got denied a gun license. Wrote the book of Micah on a dollar bill cause of righteous. Copyright compositions, ammunition for gunning. And you knew I was better than you when I was coming up. Non-residential. When I was coming up, real estate and rifles. When I was coming up, non-residential. When I was coming up, real estate and rifles. When I was coming up. Trace our frames of reference, stable motivations and modes of perception. The entire pecking order is threatened when death comes across us. Death for natural literacy, profits and losses. Cost analysis and inflation studied in detail. Open up your cranium with bullets like an email. Beaver tells carve my name in cedars of Lebanon. I am like Floyd at 130 only with a firearm. Pistol on depreciation tables. Pistol on depreciation tables. Nobody is coming to save you. Pistol on depreciation tables. Building on the iron, it's a magnetic attraction. Captain, lieutenant, private soldiers, and the master. Went from chapters and verses to lessons and degrees. Washington, D.C., EU freezes, shoulder please. Seizing the moment of melatonin and serotonin. Bench pressing the Tesla engine with my Ruger showing. flowing black poetry and graphic illustrations. Low-laden inhibition elevated my greatness. Homes versus shavers and a pro forma statement. Balance sheets were laying upon the bed that she was making. Commercialization of the lyric we untangled. Planets opposition in a variety of angles. Pistol on appreciation tables. Pistol on appreciation tables. Nobody is coming to save you. Pistol on appreciation tables.
Bustin' head, clicks from my way. Bustin' head, collection I don't play. Bustin' head, clicks from my way. Bustin' head, collection I don't play.
Banging tools are obstacles in the tightest of groupings. There is no excuse for unreliable usage. Nutrients and carbon in the earth are deep rooting. I'm too disciplined for unintentional shootings. What we are producing encompasses the oceans. Standing on the land, I expand the hyperfocus. Understand the emotion comes with the perception. True living guard in the form of the Northwestern. Caught in the fraction for disrespecting the sergeant. Never did the jam qualify for a pardon. Ex-hardened convicted criminal in 990s. Financial consideration and a pound of lime green. Pistol on the appreciation tables. Pistol on the appreciation tables. Nobody is coming to save you. Pistol on the appreciation tables. Spectacular RGM. 14th and Kennedy Street.
They would rip me off like this for a young and talented young guy that have a world in his hands in the future. I'm on my last leg, going in for working for my future, trying to pay my bills just like he do, right? But I work hard and I win the fight and I deserve it. I don't understand how people find it in their heart to do what they did to me time and time again.
That's the type of shit, dark is my heart. That's the type of shit, dark is my heart. That's the type of shit.
Play this here when your heart darkens.
That's the type of shit, dark is my heart.
Draw the conclusion to come to terms with the situation. Trademark on the flag and sent the ripple through the nation. Handgun business planning is merely a combination of written and financial statements. Assassination and fixed assets on segmentations of the market. Shoot you in dispute to dominate the hierarchy. Cartridges and car keys are merely small affordances. Plus a jail stronger than your biblical concordances. Risky business blasting the bastard door off the hinges. Then the burst hurting some Bama job pretender. Martin Luther King was assassinated in Memphis. Bleak is murder, Japreme magnetic is relentless. Interest on the principle and magazines extended. Baines and I had did this without a motherfucking gimmick. Righteous government penmanship and truthfully I'm truthful. Schizophrenic dreams in the daytime is not useful. Duty is a motivation for the conscientious. Did the green man just come home and kill a politician? Then a CEO and a royal family member. Mentally I was born standing up and perpendicular. My signature's engraved upon the righteous mind of gunners. Hitler committed suicide in an underground bunker. Blunts to raw papers and a falcon on my sweater. Do not use the lesson so that you can rhyme better.
That's the type of shit, dark is my heart. That's the type of shit, dark is my heart. That's the type of shit, dark is my heart. That's the type of shit, dark is my heart.
I mean, by not giving the order to shoot?
That make him he let the people know that their life was worth more than property, all material things.